Hello guys, Cody here. In today's video, I want to give some positive vibes and some solution for you guys if you struggle hard to find someone to date nowadays or to get into a long-term serious relationship. And if you guys really struggle with that, I'm not saying it's 100% the solution, but it's somehow something positive, something, a door open to some possibilities in life. So I'm gonna go straight to the topic. So guys, there is an event I actually discovered last year. Probably you wonder why I didn't talk about this, but I think this is the right time to talk because I get something like some outcome to this from this event, and I think it's the right time to tell you. I don't know if you guys aware of on my previous videos, if you watch on my playlist vlog. I talked about in some videos, actually for you new here in my channel, I want to tell you before in 2023, just 1 year and a half ago, I joined an event, a social event called Aloha. This event at first was nice, full of people, young people. The main purpose of the event was just to connect people to learning a language, learning English as the first language purpose designed for the event, and everything just through this to create a connection, etc. But wasn't like good because it becomes like a hookup event at the end, and mostly just casual people, like you go, maybe you get a number or something, get a phone number, and then the next day, nothing happens. So I was kind of, let's say, a bit annoying with this because, as you know, today very hard to find someone genuine, find someone who really connects with you. And of course, in situations like this and in this position, you think like, bro, I just wanna go. I just wanna go out. I just wanna move to another country to find love, to find a wife. And in my opinion, this is the most stupidity thing you can think of, to just leave your own native country just for finding a woman, finding a wife. Like you have to sacrifice a lot, family, time, your home, everything, your assets, everything, just to go away and just to find a wife, find love. Like having this fixed mentality to go in a country you never heard of, you never familiar with, only to find a wife which is ridiculous and not really a good mindset and a good idea. And what? You guys know, you hear these horror stories, like you end up broke, you end up like you have nothing to, you just end up with nothing, like you end up in the street in that foreign country, no laws to protect you, no house, nothing, and you just end up homeless and ruin your life, which is kind of really a stupid thing to do. Only to find a wife, only to find love, to find a girl. And you end up more destroyed than you were before. And that's why this is type of thing, you know, some people end up with nowadays. And it's not like saying that some people are like that, but you have to think very, very carefully when you want to resolve an issue in your life. Like you want to be like worse than what you are in this position now? I don't think so. So what is the solution, guys? What might be the solution? I don't know too much, but that's why I make this video, to let you guys know something that might benefit in a natural way of things, natural way to do things in life, to progress in a wish that you really want to be accomplished. And for example, dating, to have someone, to build a connection with someone in your life, to find a partner, right? So I don't know if you guys heard of, it's an event for you guys if you are in Sydney or other countries. I think even in America or UK, I think this is worldwide. Only in this first world countries, from what I was aware of, this events is organized. Maybe in some parts, maybe I don't know. I don't want to say much, but this is all I know. But mostly in Sydney here, I mean specifically, there is an event called speed dating. And what that means? That means it's like an event. If you know, guys, Meetup. Meetup is a platform where you can connect with people through social activities, social hobbies, common hobbies, something like that. But it's diverse, many events there that you might get stuck in what you really wish. But if you really wish specifically for dating, I recommend, guys, I'm not saying 100% I recommend, but I recommend close to 100% speed dating. And what that means? That means it's an event organized by someone. So you go there, you know. It's just like I'm sure you guys know matchmaking agency, but this is kind of thing that it's different. Matchmaking, you know, you go to a dating agency, and I know some of you guys know that some people who organize this agency, the dating agent, ask you for a lot of money, which is really not affordable, even though you might get some promises that the agent will find you someone compatible with your what you wish in a partner, but the cons in this, the versus in this, is that charge you a lot of money. Like, for example, I went to matchmake, what called that, dating agency in Sydney, one I went to, and I thought that was cheap, but then asked me a lot of questions like, oh, where you live, how annoying questions like, how do you want your partner to be, what is your hobbies, blah blah blah. So I decided that I think it's time for me to go, because I think it's not good. But the worst thing scenario in this is that they convince you 100% to not go, to just keep you there, and then ask a lot of things, actually tells you in your face straight that you need to pay wanted to charge me $3,200, if you can imagine this, for 1 year, and then pay each month another sum. But $3,200 was just like the what called the registration that you just ridiculous. So that's why I don't recommend for you guys, if you really care about your budget, I don't recommend matchmaking agency, only with an exception, a big exception, if you really try hard to find something that is cheap. And I tell you what is cheap. So this speed dating, it's something alternative to this dating agency. It's affordable, you only pay once, wherever you wish to. It's up to you, wherever you want to. It's a platform called Eventbrite. That's what I used to log into that platform. And the advantage is that it's no subscription, no things like this. It's just like you pay for one event if you really want to, even though it's no refund, but you pay once, just like you pay once for a product, and then you go. That's the advantage, And what is the context of this event? So you pay an event, it's like around $35. That's what I know. $35 to $40. Not a big deal, if you have a stable income, that's not a big deal. So you pay once, and it's like one event once. So for example, you pay once for an event. It's going to be this week, and then the next week, and then you wait 2 weeks. It's not really often, it's just like rare, so for you to accommodate with this. So anyway, you pay, and then you go there, you meet the organizer, ask you for your ticket in your phone, digital ticket. He or she scans the ticket, and then after that the organizer will ask you to scan another QR code from his phone, and then it leads you to a matching portal, like a platform portal. And there, you see all the attendees of the event, all the girls, because what is the purpose of speed dating? It's designed for you to meet people face to face, not in online dating, like all this mess, online dating, all the, like that, which is not good. So you meet people, you meet girls face to face. That's the design of this. And what I liked really the most is that so after everyone is settled, everyone scanned the ticket, like what I told you earlier, you are, for example, they give you a number, for example, number 7. And you go to the table number 7 where a girl is waiting for you to talk, which is amazing. It's very exciting when you are in the moment, in the position. So you go, when the event itself starts, it's like this. You go to a table where a girl waits for you. You must be in the age range of the event. Depends. If the event age range is like between 30 and 40, for example, 30 years old and 40 years old, between this age range, you can be even 29, 28, plus or minus 2 years, it's okay. So you can even be 25, doesn't matter, but if you are in this age range, might give you success, in finding someone there. So now, as I explained to you the introduction, now let's get to the context. So you go to the table there, and a girl is waiting for you. You can buy a drink or you can buy anything you want. And then you have 5 minutes limit, 5 to 7 minutes, limit time to speak to that girl about anything. You guys, if you are in the moment, you can find your words, and the girl is kind of interesting. That's what my experience was. The girls there was kind of interesting to listen to you, never scroll the phone. Actually was a good sign, never scroll the phone. Majority, do that, not all, but I will tell you. But majority was really listening to you, which was a good experience. I had a good experience because I went a few days ago to this speed dating event. It was just like my second time. Last year was my first time. So this year I give it a shot, I give it a try. So I went. So in those 5 minutes, you speak to that girl about anything, something to create a chemistry, and my advice is you do anything to make that girl laugh and be comfortable with you in that 5 minutes limit. So that creates a chemistry and possibly a connection. So that's my advice. So 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, a ring bell is hearing, and the organizer came to the group and says, rotate. So the men rotate to another. So for example, you rotate to the next table, table number 8. The girl sits, and men rotate, and so on. So on, number 9, number 10, each 5 minutes, each number, like that. And then when you finished, when you finish, I might tell you a bit, it's a bit stressful, but you just have to take a deep breath, because you are in a position when you are face to face. It's not online anymore. Even though some cons in this, those 5 minutes limit, which is a bit frustrating, but in the end, it's worth it, and I tell you why it's worth it. After all finished, you go home, and the organizer, and then before 8 a.m. next morning, before 8 a.m., you have to go to the matching portal. The organizer leads you there, and tick match to any person you like, any person you speak to and you like. You tick match. I recommend you match all the people, so you can get a better chance, So after that, after you match, and then after 8 a.m. in the next morning, you'll receive an email which you'll get exciting, before, like, oh, what's gonna be, what is the result? And even it's two scenarios. First scenario, if you don't get any matches, if no girl selected you, the organizer still will give your phone number to everyone you matched, you selected, but they didn't select you. They give the organizer give them her contact, your contact details, your phone number to the girls you matched, right? And might be a second chance, might be a second chance. If not, so be it. You can try next time. There is another open door for this. And when it's a position where you really match with someone, so if that girl matches, selected you also, like you selected her, and there is a match, the organizer gives not only to her your phone number, but even to you, gives you her phone number, contact details, email, for example, so you guys can create a connection afterwards. Can have a door, can have a phone number, a connection, to have the connection develop further, which is amazing. So that's the thing, guys. Even though you might say, oh, I might be a bit anxious, those 5 minutes limit, oh, guess it's not worth it. But I tell you why it's worth it. It's the excitement. It's something that gives you hope, and also something that gives you the initiative to make connections face to face. You hate, guys, you hate going to online dating. All of us hating that, to be honest with you. Online dating, swipe, 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 and nothing. You just like, you're stuck in a tunnel where you find the light. Like, makes no sense. And it's like, and even you pay money to that online dating subscription to get nothing. Why don't you try to go to that speed dating event? And even though it's 5 minutes limit, but you have a connection, you have something face to face, and people there coming with same interests as you, to find a connection, to find someone to be partner to, like you want, right, guys? To find someone. It's an alternative to making or dating agency, but cheap, the cheapest one. So this is what I recommend you guys. This is what this is the context of this event. I'm gonna tell you, you might, I'm not saying 100%, you might get disappointed, at the end, when you don't have any matches or, something like that. But I'm telling you, it's not 100%, but close to 100% worth it, because you get a hope, you get something, an initiative, like something, a door open, and like takes you up from your comfort zone and always says, oh, I'm single for life, I don't have anyone. Oh, I might go to Philippines, I might go to Thailand, I might go to Vietnam, I might go to whatever Asian country you might think of. And what, right? You end up with nothing. You end up more ruined than you were before, which is not worth it. You live in Australia, you live in America, you live in your native country. The best way, at the end, the best solution is to find a girl in your local area. I'm telling you, this is the only solution. This is the solution. This is actually the general solution at the end, right? Because I'm telling you, even though you might say, oh, mother woman nowadays, it's always mother woman, entitled woman, they hate men, they hate us. But I'm telling you one thing, in your own country, right? In America, in Australia, wherever you are, there is also some people from other countries that come here and have a life, have a stable life. Asian girls coming to America and have a stable life. For example, me, right now, to be honest, I'm gonna tell you, I had success in this current speed dating. I met a Chinese girl who is stable here in Australia and might develop into something serious. I don't know, we'll see. So that's a news. So yes, you might find someone not like, how do I call it, mother woman. No, you find an Asian girl in that speed dating. And the most important is this, that she stays in your country, in your local area, and that's a big plus if you guys really manage. So that's why, guys, I'm telling you, the best solution is to find someone locally, in your local area, because that's what creates the natural life of events. To find someone to be in your life easily, and to take it easy and not just think like complicate. So yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching, let's say, half an hour video. It's alright. I hope you guys learned something in this half an hour video, and might give you hope in trying to find someone, in how it's supposed to be, and not complicate yourself. So yes, speed dating, guys. Speed dating, I recommend. For the solution, for your struggles in life, to find a girl, to find a partner, and to build a long-term relationship and a family. This is what I recommend. Not 100%, close to 100%, I recommend. So yeah, this is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.